Life of a Beautiful Mind, and welcome back to the channel. I'm currently in bed now. I was out, got a facial, did some running around. It is freezing in New Jersey. So today's video, 30 Days of Power, is about Obed-Edom. And it comes from 2 Samuel chapter 6. And I had to do this video because I read about Obed-Edom a couple months back, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to do a video. Of course, never did the video. And then I went to church, and pastor did a service on Obed-Edom. Now, I had never heard anybody talk about Obed-Edom. So I read about Obed-Edom. Then I went to church. The pastor did a service on Obed-Edom. Then I said, okay, I'm going to do a video on Obed-Edom. Still didn't do the video, so I do work with customers and clients, and one of the employees' name is Obed. And I said, okay, another nudging for me to talk about Obed-Edom. So today's message, this is the message. There's an Obed-Edom blessing available to the believers. Obed-Edom was friends with, and I'm paraphrasing, he was friends or in connection with King David. So back in this day, in the Old Testament, this is from Old Testament, they would carry around the Ark of the Covenant, which represented God. And as they were carrying the Ark of the Covenant one day, one of them touched, I think his name was Uzziah. He touched the ark, and God struck him down immediately. So King David became afraid of the Ark of the Covenant. He was afraid, right? And Obed-Edom was not. Obed-Edom was open to taking God into his house. You have to go read it. I'm paraphrasing. So Obed-Edom was not afraid of the Ark of the Covenant. He took the Ark of the Covenant to his home, and God blessed him tremendously. He kept the Ark of the Covenant in his home for 3 months. God blessed his whole house, his household tremendously. And King David realized what was going on, and he ran and got the Ark of the Covenant back and put it in his house. So with that being said, the message is there's a blessing available for you if you are not fearful of allowing God to dwell in your home, in your body, in your life. There's an Obed-Edom blessing available for you if you are not fearful of God. Fearful in, yes, you should fear God in a healthy way. King David was afraid simply afraid of the Ark of the Covenant, but Obed-Edom was not. So if you are open and you're not afraid, there's an Obed-Edom blessing available to you as well in your household. If you are willing to let God in, if you are willing to accept what God has promised you, there's an Obed-Edom blessing available to you if you are a believer. And yes, you should have a fear of God, but in a healthy way. So go read 2 Samuel chapter 6, and you can get more information on Obed-Edom, get more of the story with King David. And I believe in that same chapter was where David did his dance once he realized that the covenant was actually a blessing to him. So you see, Obed-Edom kept the covenant for 3 months. He was blessed because he wasn't afraid. He wasn't afraid to be open to God. Like, you can't be afraid. And if you are afraid, in your letter that you are going to write, you are going to explain to God what are some reasons you are fearful, right? If you watch my other video, we're doing 2 letters, one to yourself and one to the Trinity. So, Obed Edom, there's an Obed Edom blessing available to you if you allow God to dwell within your home. You have to allow him to come in and be a part of your life to receive the Obed Edom blessing. 30 days of power right here on Life of a Beautiful Mind. Thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one.